All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so we're here again. It's the weekend. I had a great week. I had a very busy week. I had no time to grind on this, and we're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully, everything is good for you. Let me just touch the volume a bit. All right, so this is a new city. This is called Dandara, as you mentioned. If we want to go look at the map, oops. Yeah, this is the real world map, the underground map, I should say. And you'll notice that there is. Can we zoom in here? There's supposed to be. The reason why I'm here was because there was supposed to be like a drop of rainbow here. Like basically, I got this item that can absorb drops of rainbow. It's like moon pearl or something like that. And I think that's the idea, is that if I get all the drops, then I can enter the boss's castle. I think that's the idea. Now, down in the south, where you see that ring, I believe that's where the enemy is, but I already know where the citadel is. So let's see where this goes. So I'm going to explore. I don't know anything about this city. There should be a raindrop somewhere in here. So let's go explore. Interesting. Can I get in there? Because that horsey has something special. How do I get in here? What's that sparkly thing? Michael examines the ground at his feet. It's a lump of orichalcum. I have no idea what that is. He puts it in the important items bag. I mean, do I need this to get the... A rare ore of unparalleled durability. It was long thought to be little more than a legend. Okay. Well, the fact that it was glowing like that tells me something special. Not much here. I can buy some items. Today, once more, a chill doth envelop the town. Without the sun's light, even the regions of the desert are grown cold. So if we added light, it would change the weather, which is interesting. The humble desert down of Nambara doth bid thee welcome one. Hello. What vision stirs before me? I see a dragon near this town. No, wait. A true dragon is not. It's a fake dragon. That's just a save point. Okay, well, we got a store here. I know we're going to go back and look at the item shop. Ne'er till the Lord of the Underworld lieth dead shall dawn break over this land once more. Right, so I have to kill the Underworld and then I come back here and the environment will change greatly. Okay. Hello? Is this the shop? Let's go take a nap and then we're going to go check the other guy. Anybody here of interest I can talk to? I'm Lina, who once danced so successfully in the Tower of Ashram. But a customer, driven wild with love for me that I did not return, hounded me until I had no choice but to leave. I wonder if the proprietor of the establishment where I once danced is well. Should you ever meet him, please, you must let me know that I am safe. Okay, well, okay. I'm going to just sleep, and then I'm going to see where we can go from here. I did find this auriculum, but I don't really know what to do with it. Yeah, sure, no problem. I just had a rest of sleep. Yes, I did. Yeah, it doesn't really look particularly sunny here, does it? What do you mean you're closed? I just woke up. So if I find a name for this kid, then he'll actually he'll actually sell me some cool weapons. Oh, a child is born unto me. But he who hath begat this child is yet troubled in the matter of its naming. Such indecision befitteth him not. He hath even been asking me those who visit the shop their opinions. I will certainly never forget the vexed look that adorned Ortega's great face when he too was consulted on the matter. Okay, well, that was my dad, and he named me. Do you want me to put a dummy in your baby's? No? Okay. Okay. I thought it was an idea. But it's important to note that on the map, it no longer twinkles anymore, right? So you can see down in the south there is a. Can I wander over here? Oh, okay. So it wants me to get over there. Okay, so I can walk all that way and I can get over to that next X. That's where we're gonna go. Let's go. Big, huge city. Oh, Cantland. Okay, so they talked about this place a little bit. Beautiful. Again, everything kind of looks like a desert, and I think that's because there's not very much sunlight. Let's see. Wanderer, thou findest themselves in the mighty walled city of Cantland. Though, if so moved, the lord of the underworld could surely tear down these battlements as a child teareth parchment. Oh. And Cantland has a place where we can see our monsters. Hey guys, let's just go take a look at all the monsters that we have, all right? So this is normally stuff that I do outside of class because, frankly, for you guys, it's extremely boring, right? Because there's no words, there's no vocabulary. But let's take a look at it. So it's called a monster arena. I obviously forgot about that. We got a save point, yeah. And here's my little dude. Hello, Gooman. Okay, this guy here. Hey there, it pleases me to say that you've now saved 30 monsters. What's more, they're all getting along wonderfully. Here, a small token of my thanks. Oh, and I can't wait to see what critters crawl through my door next. You gave us an agility gillet from Monty. Do you come back now? Yeah, let's see the monsters here. Let's go take a look. So this is interesting because this guy has heal. I don't know if you guys sort of like seen this stuff before, but I got a lot of monsters that I sort of picked up along the road. But what I found was that they're all attackers. They're all attackers. But there's one. Can I remember who it is? This guy here. See how his name says, it says mid-heal on the top right? So he actually has like a curing spell, and he's level 21. So all these other people, oh, here's one that has a bit of a cure. Yeah, I've never seen them before. But yeah, a lot of these do not have cures. And here's level 40 with a cure, which means, it's going to be a little bit more powerful. And if I just put him with some super strong monsters here, woo, these guys are pretty powerful. Anyway, I'll have to come back to these later and kind of play with these. Let's just double check that thing that he just gave me, which was... There it is. The agility gillet. It's just a comfy clothes that easy to move around in with very weak defense. So I'm sort of wondering why it was given to us in the first place. Because the only thing I really care about is this. And it's like we can't even use it? Oh, here. They can use it. So interesting. So we're losing defense, but it has really strong agility. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Anyway, let's get out of here because this is for later. Let's go explore. But as you can see, when I actually do those fights, and if I win, I can win tons of money. Ooh. Yeah, the people do live in such terror of the Lord of the Underworld's wrath that they are becoming cowed and listless. Okay. There's so much stuff here. Oh, interesting. So these used to be shops, but this has been sort of thrashed and destroyed. Well, everybody's asleep. Oh, there's nobody here. I love to get in there, but I can't. wonder if I can... Oh, okay. Here's my like little story point. I can't see anything. Let's go talk to the guy. Hey, buddy. Whilst in Cantley, thou mayst hear of a strange tale or two. Once a story concerneth a group of Rubus's devotees said to reside somewhere beyond the mountains to the south. Should thou wishes to learn more, the priest in the shrine down there will doubtless be able to enlighten thee. Nope. Oh, yeah, of course. That's where we thought the... Now, let's be honest. I always thought that the monster, like the Lord Monster, was there, but they shouldn't be there. He should be in the Citadel, which is kind of like up to the west, the northwest. So I will go back there quite soon. All right, let's just wander around. Is this place abandoned? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the guy. Hello. If thou wouldst fain cross over the great fiend's isle, thou wilt require 3 objects. Seek thee the sunstone, the staff of rain, and the sacred amulet. Okay. When thou possessest all 3, get thee the great sanctum on the southeastern isle. There wilt thou find thy way. Keep in mind what I have imparted unto thee, and thou shalt not falter. Alright, see, I got to memorize that. So that's what I'm really looking for. It's kind of ironic, because the guy's like, oh, you should go over there, but no, I don't have those items yet. This place is like abandoned. Okay. To what end should we till the fields? We shall surely be slaughtered ere harvest time. It mattereth not what we do, especially when even the great Ortega was powerless to call forth the winds of change. Blaming might add. Alas and alack, although he was born unto this world but yesterday, our poor and wretched child, oh, how will you fare against life's many hardships? What's more, since a chance meeting with the warrior named Ortega, he hath been musing on the possibility of somewhere wielding a blade. Oh, goddess, play watch over my boy. Hey, got something here. Look at that, it's a great party dress. More equipment. Hello, my boy. One look is all it took to know how mighty a warrior thou art. Pray tell, how many monsters hast thou slain? Mayhap I, too, will one day be strong enough to engage them in combat. Though I cannot imagine ever being as strong as that other great warrior. Well, here we go. We get the sparkles again. See this? This is another weapon that we need to use, as they described it. Oh, the Champion's Code sounds good. So, again, these are all important books that I'm going to be checking later. It matches my personality, so the Eureka Monument means you're very smart. Like that. The Prim's... I don't know how many times I have to read that book. Being a better person. Okay. What does he have to say? I seek to find the means by which being created through artifice might be animated. Then I shall construct a mighty statue, then it might be employed to guard the town. Yeah, and its name shall be called the Golem, and it shall echo throughout the ages. It sounds like a boss, actually.
Ah, does that sword perchance take thy fancy?
Yes.
Scant is known about it, save for the fact it was created long, long ago. Even the metal used to craft it is an absolute mystery. I had, at a point, considered using it in the construction of the great statue I seek to animate, but it was not to be. Should thou wishest to take it, then relieve me of the object by all means. I have no use of it now.
I mean, I have this, whatever it was called, Oreclium or whatever. Am I supposed to use that to merge the blade together? It looks like it's broken, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Interesting. I think that was the one thing that I had to find in this city. Let's go take a look. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's go back up to the top here and we'll check out the inn. Like, there's no random people wandering around here. What did he say? Yeah, welcome. Okay. Let's go check out the inn. We'll almost be done. Hello. Galen, remember him from the last episode? Well, my friend, who standeth before thee thus, why, 'tis I, Galen, the doughty bard of wide renown. Mine instrument, why, 'tis of course the lyre. But alas, my most precious harp of all languages in the home of my much missed mother and father. Though beautiful indeed, that the sound of my beloved lyre of ire doth seem to irk the monsters of the wild most fiercely. Thus was I compelled to go abroad without it. I seem to remember this. What is the item that it does? It says here the not so dulcet tones of this stringed instrument can cause monsters to appear out of nowhere. That seems like the opposite of a weapon. Anyway, let's speak here. I did. All right. So not very much to do here. Let's continue. So if I'm just going to go back to my map here. I can make my way over to where that X is on top. And I suppose I can easily get down to what's south. So maybe we should go south first. All right. Let's just see if we can get out of here quickly. So this tower is here. Let's go check it out. What is it? It seems quite nice and friendly. I absolutely hate smelly old humans, all except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. I just know he'll give the Lord of the Underworld the thrashing he deserves. Okay. It is a tower of some kind. What is this place?
Hi there. I'm the fairy who used to work for Rubis, by the way. And it was me who called out to you the day you turned 16. Rubis had enough on her plate back then, so I decided to step in and help out. Honestly, I think I might have actually been a bit blunt with you that day. Sorry about that. No hard feelings? Anyway, you're here now, and that's what matters. Now, listen to me very carefully. If you're to stand a chance of reaching the Lord of the Underworld, then you'll need help from Rubus.
Who's Rubus?
Unfortunately, Zoma currently holds her prisoner, and
Oh, okay.
that's where you come in. She's trapped on the top floor of a spire, locals know as the Tower of Rubus. It stands in a small isle to the north. First, you'll need to find the fairy flute. Once you have it, you'll be able to awaken Rubus and free her from Zoma's clutches. Anyway, make a start by heading to the village of Cole. I've got a feeling someone there might be able to point you in the right direction. Oh, let me give you the Staff of Rain. You humans do like staves, right?
The Staff of Rain. Interesting.
When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Well, fingers crossed this staff ends up being of use.
Thanks.
Take care anyway. You'll be fine, I'm sure. But I'll pray for your safety, just in case.
Wonderful. All right. So we have to find this place, Cole. And oops. Yes, I am. I was ambushed by monsters and he came to my rescue. What a kind soul. I absolutely hate smelly old humans, all except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. Not quite sure what to think of you yet, though. Anyway, back when I met him, Ortega said he had lost all of his memories. Strange to imagine, but he might not recognize you, even if you do find him again. Just do your best to help him, okay? Then I'll have a reason to not hate you, smelly old human. Again, people keep talking about my dad. Every single place I go, people talk about my dad. Okay. Let's go check out. I mean, I'm guessing that doesn't look like coal. But I do want to go there anyway. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So they said that there was a city to the north. Maybe that is the city to the north. But I wonder where the city of Cole is. Is it here? Is it in the forest around here somewhere? There's got to be something in the forest there, in the desert. There's got to be stuff there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp back here, and then I'm going to start walking all the way up here. I'm going to find this city, this yellow X city. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, this is it. This is Cole, right? No, it's not even close. Sorry. Rimuldar. Just a reminder, I don't know if this is like a big spoiler or whatever. So the original Dragon Quest game and Dragon Quest II, I believe they took place on this map. So when Dragon Quest III came out, and then as you say, as you progress through the game, then you warp back to the original map. This would have been obvious to players back then. But for me, this is a totally new map. Because I never played any Dragon Quest ever. So I'm like, oh, this is a all new city. But greetings, ye wanderers. Thou art welcome here in Rimudar. Yeah. There's like lots of stuff here. Let me see here. Can I enter that in? Interesting city. Hello. Okay. There. That looks interesting. So that's the magic. Wait. Oh, I gotta get it from the other side. A restless heart. More equipment than ever. Don't need to sleep. Actually, I kind of do need to sleep. Because the reason I was complaining was because one of my players has no magic points. Yes, do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so there's got to be another entrance. I got to walk around. Do I need a special key, or... Oh, an item of great value lieth among the belongings of the inn. 'Twas entrusted unto me by the mighty Ortega himself. Thinkest thou it might be mistaken discarded? Perish the thought. No, it's not garbage. I'm struggling. There's a door. Let me just use the door. La, 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 la. Yes, I found it. All right, let's see what's in here. He opens the treasure chest. It's the recovery ring. So that's the one that heals you as you keep walking. We heard about that in the past. All right. A diary. Yes. This was given by Ortega.
Even though I haven't a clue where I come from, I still see a place in my dreams that feels oddly familiar. It's nothing like this land either. Everyone's happy and full of life, despite the monster menace looming large as it does here too.
I just want to present the idea. Is Ortega the end boss in this game? Is that what happened? He got warped to this land, he forgot who he was, and he turned into a monster? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but wondering where my dad is.
My memories have been flooding back ever since I left Tantagel. I recall being a warrior, one of the land's finest. It seems I was on a journey long before I ended up here. My resolve is now unbreakable. I'm convinced I'm on the right path. I simply need to see this quest through to the end.
The other thing that we mentioned about him was that he had a friendship with one of his buddies, and they split up. So maybe it's not my dad who's the boss, but maybe his friend turned out to be the boss. I don't know. Just wondering where those relationships ended up.
However, it must be done alone. Living in terror of monsters for so long has drained the people here of all the fight.
Yeah, his buddy.
There are still a few people whose faces I just can't seem to remember. An old man, a kind woman, and a newborn baby. Perhaps they're my kin, or simply those I once held dear. If they are in fact my family, then how they must resent me for choosing this journey over them. But I don't think I would have done things any differently, even with my current perspective. Regardless, there are more important things for me to be getting on with. The small matter of ending the Lord of the Underworld, for one.
Okay, so I mean, Okay, so I mean, there was an underworld before him, so he's not the Lord. Is it his friend? I sort of doubt it. I wonder if he's just captured in that palace. It appears to be a collection of musings written by Ortega. Yeah, really interesting. Really interesting. All right, what else we got here? There's always more stuff for us to buy. Always more weapons. So down below is a church. Let's go see. Hello, hey you. Hey, you've seen me. Sail the seas that surround Zoma's citadel, and you might stumble upon a spot that's hidden well. Okay, that is very interesting. Okay, this guy again. For certainly I did espy a lonely figure standing at the most westerly point of the isle. What's he about, and wherefore, and whence hath he now vanished? Look at this statue. Yeah, again, I don't have this kind of money. So defense, yeah. Again, I just want defense for my two healers, but not that much. I just thought it was a big building. What sayest thou? There is a realm beyond the heavens where light yet bathes in the land. Fie! Speak not such falsehood to me, knave. I am not so credulous as thou thinkest. Man, the English is really, really ancient, old-fashioned, traditional. For you guys to follow some of this is really incredible. Almighty God, us deliver our land from evil and lead us not into disaster. We beg of thee. This guy can save my game. I want to talk to that guy over there. He's got a green arrow, a little like exclamation point over his head. Let's go. Outside. Thou art come into a place of foretelling, of sight beyond sight. Hark thee well. When the sacred drop lighteth upon the darkness, then shall the rain's bow bear thee in the westmost plenteous land until the Isle of the Fiend. Okay, let's walk around and see who's captured up there. Oh, goodness. The most basic. Okay. None shall defeat the Lord of the Water who doth first possess the sphere of light. None. Well, I got it. I had it for a long time. You are on a quest to defeat the Lord of the Underworld? Then you are the same as Ortega, friends. Mighty Ortega is a warrior of unmatched skill and strength, and could best equip a monster single-handedly. Verily, he sailed out alone to vanquish the great fiend. But nobody knows where he is right now. Let's go see what's in here. No. The captive thou seest before thee is bearer as a false witness, a shameless and unrepentant fabulist. Beneath the Lord of the World's throne there lieth a secret stairway hidden to the eye. Yet it mattered not whom I tell this, for no man believeth me, wherefore is mine every word cursed and thought false. Yet I know in my heart of hearts that I speak the truth. Inspect the throne, and thou wilt not regret having done so. feel like I'm done with this city. And is that the coal city that we mentioned earlier? Yeah, there we go. There we go. They got a hot spring. Nice. Woo! Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Wow, there we get it. So it's been a long, long day. We got a lot done in the story. We're making massive progress. If I was just kind of check out the world map here. Yeah, we know exactly where we need to go. Yes, here is the area where we're supposed to go. But also, you can see that tower. You know, that next time we can go to that tower. We also know that where the Citadel is, if you cruise around near the Citadel is with a boat, there's a hidden entrance. That's what they told me. So that's the next place that we can go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a lovely, lovely weekend. I'll see you in the next couple days. Have a good one. Bye-bye.